The fault. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Hey! It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show. Turn up your mind.
The dates are set.
Make my day, pal.
President Biden and Donald Trump upending the traditional presidential debates, agreeing to 2 one-on-one face-offs. Their first, June 27th on CNN, before the conventions. The second, September 10th here on ABC News, just weeks before voters head to the polls on Election Day. For months, Trump has been taunting Biden.
We have an empty podium right here to my right. You know what that is? That's for Joe Biden. I'm trying to get him to debate.
But it was the president who challenged Trump in a surprise announcement Wednesday, even mocking Trump's criminal trial in New York, referencing the 1 day a week he's not in court.
So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Trump immediately accepting, writing, "Let's get ready to rumble."
No, sure. I'd love to debate. I want to debate. And then you can't make a deal with the guy. Let's see if he shows up to a debate.
Okay. The two campaigns bucking the Nonpartisan Commission on Presidential Debates, which has organized general election debates since 1988, including their last go-round.
I'm not going to answer the question.
Why would you answer that
because
question?
the question is, the question is,
radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen.
But the Biden campaign arguing the commission's debates have become an entertainment spectacle. Yep. The commission, they say, unable to enforce their own rules. Instead, the campaign's opting to square off in a studio with no live audience, just the two of them face to face. Now, the stakes here are massive, and the campaigns know it, but both men are confident and adamant that they can outperform the other. Trump adamant that Biden will falter. Biden is eager to give voters a jolt and showcase the stark differences between them, and preparations here are already underway. I'm told the president is bringing back his former chief of staff, Ron Klain, to help lead his debate prep.
All right, everybody, we have dates. Let's get the drinking game started. Let's make the rules. Let's make the words. I'm going to say for my bingo card, I want, come on, man. Every time Biden says, come on, man, drink. Okay, this is what Donald Trump, I don't know what Donald Trump, he's just going to talk about anything that's unrelated to him being on that stage. I don't think he's cogent. I don't think he's cognizant anymore of where he is. And the proof I have is, okay, after the dates were set, and just in case you missed them as they flew by there, June 27th will be the debate on CNN. The anchors will be Jake Tapper and what's her face? The blonde one. I just blanked on her name. Okay. And the other one will be on ABC on September 10th. Okay. And so there's only 2 debates. Now, the presidential race is like super, super, super close. Why wouldn't you have an odd number of debates so that the debates don't end in a tie? Just saying. Just things I think about.
So you're talking about Dana Bash, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't know if any of the audience was thinking what I was just thinking when I heard and saw that clip, which is I hope there's security because it's a just Trump and Biden one-on-one. Well, obviously the camera operators and all the technicians, but security, I hope. And then I thought,
for what purpose?
To protect Joe if Trump gets up and physically assaults him, which I believe he would not lose 1 vote if he did that.
You think Donald Trump is going to go and choke out Joe Biden?
I don't put it past him.
Oh, wow.
I don't, if you say I'm wrong. That's fine.
No,
I'll accept it. But I don't put it past him.
I'm not going to say right, wrong, because it hasn't happened yet. There's no definitive, evidence to the contrary or to support. What I would say is look at the physical fitness of Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. Joe Biden would kick Donald Trump's ass. It's just America won't say that because they're so propagandized into believing that a 2-year difference in age somehow, goes to the benefit of Donald Trump. Really? They're 2 years apart, and Donald Trump is a fat freak of nature, okay? The fupa is just so gross. It's just, oh yes, I said that. It's and Joe Biden is so physically fit, and he rides his bicycle. Yes, he falls off his bicycle. Howard falls off his bicycle. Howard falls into the freaking coffee table these days, right? And gets flailed ribs. You know what I'm saying? It's just wow. But
making me feel better. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Just think about the actual match of the physical fitness of a Donald Trump versus the physical fitness of a Joe Biden, and then figure out for yourself, like, if Trump would go over there. See, and first of all, I have to tell you, Donald Trump is a bully. That's all he is, okay? If Joe Biden, like, hit him back just once, he would, like, wee, all the way home, you know, like this little piggy. I mean, he would just cry. He would scream. He would break down. He would fall apart. Especially if it left a mark. You know what I'm saying? There is no way that Trump goes back for more if Joe Biden just clocked him after Donald Trump, you know, gets in Joe Biden's space and hurts him or hits him or whatever he's going to do in your very strange WWE imagination that you have there. But why three? Why can't we have 3 debates? Why can't we have? Because two debates, it seems okay, right? Doesn't it? It seems like, okay, that's plenty for me. But it isn't, because, you know, listen, if you have, and there will be no audience, okay? There's no live audience, number one. And here's another little detail about how they're going to keep Donald Trump in line, because he's a chaotic human being. He just is. He has no respect for you or rules or you know, your ability to get tough questions answered by himself and Joe Biden. He couldn't care less, right? So they have decided that the microphones will have automatic shutoffs, so that if she says, you know, Dana Bash says you have 30 seconds to answer or 30 seconds to respond, after 30 seconds, the mic will shut off like that. Okay? It's just like on off switch like that. That's how I'm for it. I think that, because he'll just scream anyway. Do you know what I mean? He'll yell so loud that whatever he says will get picked up in Jake Tapper or Dana Bash's microphone. That's what he'll do, because he's a child. He's a child, which is why Brett imagines he goes over and punches Joe Biden if he's losing, because he's a child. But he's also, you know, passive aggressive. He's also, you know, like if Joe Biden stood up to him, you know, which he will. If, God forbid, there's a physical altercation, Joe Biden would actually, you know, he would defend himself. And there's no way. Donald Trump runs off the stage with a leak in his diaper, and that's the end of it. Although his voters will still vote for him. I agree with that part. But can't we have a third debate so that there is no, well, Donald Trump won the first one, but Joe Biden won the second one, or anything like that? And so I know Donald Trump is already floating. He would like to have a third debate on Fox. I'm guessing with his best friend, the non-conflicted Sean Hannity. Or maybe he says, oh, let's do it on Twitter. Let's do it on Twitter, and Tucker Carlson can. How about just go for it? Just say OAN. Just do it Newsmax. Stormfront? You know, just get it over with, right? Just say where you want. White supremacists host the freaking thing, okay? So that's really his goal. It's what he wants. He wants friendlies. You know, he wants people who agree that racism has its place in America, and Donald Trump's their guy. You know, he really does want that. You know that, right? You understand that. But here's another little thing. So RFK Jr. will not be included because the deadline for being qualified on ballots across this here nation, where a candidate can get to the magical number of 270 electoral votes, is, I think, June 20th. And so far, RFK Jr. has not gotten on enough state ballots that could produce a win for him at 270 being the winning number. And so they're leaving him out. Now, of course, he's making it all about him because, you know, that's what people do. Except for Joe Biden, who makes it all about you every day. But Kennedy go, oh, they're just trying to keep me out of this debate because they know I'll win it. Really? I'm not sure. No, I don't have a complete confidence in that result either, but okay, no. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.